Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. What's going on? What's going on? Another day in the markets, another week in the markets, kicking off November 11th, 2019. So let's get it going here. We're gonna make kind of a quick one here. Gonna have we're having some issues on the server side on the site, so the site's down as we speak. But we're gonna see if we can get this thing up on YouTube and see if we can solidify and kind of get everything back running the way it should be. So anyway, let's kick it off here. Let's kick off with Baba. We got six going on our watch. Baba obviously, had a solid singles day in China on the 11th today, obviously this morning. So we're looking at a little pullback pre-market, but it's pretty much kind of pulling back right now and looking to ramp up. So we anticipate some strong buying after obviously the dust settles, because you're gonna have some pullbacks here and there. But we see this thing ripping. We see this thing touching 200. So I mean, you're gonna have, it's not gonna obviously be direct, but you should be printing higher highs and higher lows. So we're gonna be bullish for Baba for today's session and for the near future. Next up, we got Netflix. Same situation, kind of, putting in higher highs and higher lows. You can see it's in a solid uptrend. Despite your opinions on where these guys should be headed, chart's kind of dictating direction right now. So let it continue. Don't fight the trend, and mitigate any risk on any pullbacks. Roku, kind of same scenario. Obviously, they had that gap down on the 7th, and they're putting in higher highs and higher lows. Pulling this pullback on the after going into the close on the 7th. And then Friday had a nice kind of a consolidation, closed up just shy of 3.5 points, but it's definitely pushing higher. So being able to risk off this 117.26 to the upside. So we're going to look at obviously higher prices today if, these levels, if obviously the low of Friday can hold. Next up, Shopify. Another one, despite what you feel about these guys, they found their bottom on Friday and just been pushing higher. So, obviously you have that 200 underneath pushing higher as well. So, if it continue printing higher prices, we're looking for continued buying, value buying, because obviously, it came down to that low of June and looking to push higher for today's session, even for the week. We might have a little bit of a pause today, but probably going to see some continued buying throughout the week. Spotify. As you can see, they obviously, have been running since the end of October and put in that curl at that, 145-ish level. And if we can continue with this curl on the daily, so we can probably going to see that 150, 154, 155 plus to the upside. So if we can mitigate to the 145, we should be able to see some higher prices after obviously the dust settles. And we're going to wrap it up with Tesla. Again, despite how you feel about these guys fundamentally, the chart's printing higher prices. So, mitigate any risk to the downside and see if, it can hold this. Obviously, 317 held, the 330 held. Now we're looking to print higher to the 340s, 350s. So we're looking obviously bullish across the board for today's session. Obviously, we had a strong week in the market last week. Today, we should probably have a little bit of a pause. But nonetheless, should be some opportunities after the dust settles. So that's what we got, guys. Any questions, reach out to us. Remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our trading videos.